for my old password, which they'll be given a default password, at which point they will need to change to a new password. For obvious security reasons, we have individual passwords for each administrator related to the kiosk. So our default password is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I'm going to go ahead and change that to my own personal password here. And you can see password was successfully updated. So now at this point, this machine is secure to my card, to my password as the election official. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to enter the password which I just set. And it's going to come in here and allow me to do administrative functions to the election kiosk. The first thing I can do is configure the area. And so this is configured by, obviously they have, you have the state level, the zonal level, council level, the ward level, specified by this particular machine.
Just let me explain that again. You see, we have 37 states, including FCT. Yeah. So this thing cannot go beyond 37. Zone, we assume that every state have 3 senators. So this thing cannot go beyond 3. Council area, the number of council area that you have in the state. Then ward area, the number of ward you have in the state. Then after that, each voter is numbered according to his booth. So a booth can have 500. So my card is tied to my council, my ward, and my zone.
Right.
Can we proceed?
Just a
question, because
yeah.
Yes, he started by talking about passport. Who owns the passport?
INEC official.
The presiding officer or the voter?
No, INEC official. It's only INEC official that can do that.
Up to this point, everything we're doing is an administrative official function. So this wouldn't be how the user would vote. This is how the administrator would set up the initial kiosk. Like John just pointed out here, if I go ahead and clear the state and I say I want to do state 88, we only have 37 valid states. So when I try to submit that, it's going to say invalid state values. State values are 1 to 37. So this is just an example of how you can have, basically you can limit user input and reduce errors, reduce confusion by having these related message on the screen, things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that and set it back to 7 and submit it. So now we're configured. All the different configurations are down to the kiosk level now. We have the state level, zonal level, regional level. From there, I can go to configure an election. And so we have 4 current active things that we're voting on here. We have House of Representatives, Senator, Governor, and President. They're all active, but at any point you could add additional things that you want to vote with. You could come here and say, okay, this election actually, we're not going to vote on Governor. Governor's coming up next week. I don't know if that would be the case, but you can remove that from the ballot. So the election process will skip the governor voting process. So you can add any sorts of job duties, and you can specify, you know, for local government, the specific candidates for local government. So I'm going to go ahead and submit that. So now that that's configured, you could change the password there, which I'm not going to do, but you could change it. I'm going to go ahead and exit the system at this time. So this is the screen you're going to see when the voter comes up to vote. So John handed you guys a card, so whoever wants to be first can come up here and actually go through the voting.
When you come to the polling booth, this is what you will see. Now, we are assumed that we all speak English. At the point of registration, that is before you get here, though INEC has passed that now, we would expect that every voter is asked the language that he speaks, and that language is programmed into his card. So that if you speak, for instance, I have, this is Igbo, I have Hausa, I have Yoruba, I have Efik, and I have Pidgin, so that a voter indicates which language he wants to vote with. But we program your cards in English. But if you want to test another language, you can always test in any other language. They are already here, so anybody can vote now. So when you get distinguished, maybe you could go first.
No, you vote.
Yeah, distinguished.
Normally I don't vote.
Just the way it's saying, it's like this. No,
you see?
It's showing you how you should turn it on the screen.
Okay.
Take it in and take it out.
Go ahead and pull it out. Okay, so now it's loading the vote screen.
It's authenticating to show that you are actually alive.
Welcome to Presidential, Governorship, Senate, House of Representatives election. You can vote for all party candidates by pressing the party symbol before you, or press the green button below to vote for each individual candidate in the next page.
He's waiting for his party. Wait, let me continue.
PDP, Abriba Kalu, and Garba Mazama Presidential. People's Democratic Party, PDP, Dikpo Tutu, and Fafre Biriba Governorship. People's Democratic Party, PDP, Kabiru Bola Senate. People's Democratic Party, PDP, Fonsho Alawu, House of Representatives. Please press the green button to confirm or the red button to cancel and vote again.
So that's about it. This is what it is. Yesterday you told us that you want to. So we now, this is our so it now gives you what you voted for. So if you can read, no, you now put it on in a ballot box. What INEC said when we did it before was that somebody can mistakenly take it from home. Yeah. At the end of the day, there will now be a conflict between the result here and the result here. So that's why I went back to redesign it and just print it here. But yesterday they were saying that why should voters trust that they would like to see the paper and put it by themselves. So that's why we just for today to show you that it's possible. We added this one last night.
It's good. All my votes went to PDP.
Okay, so
then you drop this. You drop this in a box.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
They just put you see the printer by the side.
That's right.
No, I mean the way you put this printer by the side is good. This is what we want.
Yes.
But the voter will
Well, this is the beauty of the software. They also added the vote onto the green, which is what they asked for. So it's very flexible.
Yes. But what you are saying, the cost will increase based on this additional printer.
What you have going for you is volume.
If you vote now,
At 120,000 units, we can drive the cost down.
Oh, that's it. It's a good addition if a voter will have something.
Yes, yes.
You know, I told you.
Yes, but we listen.
Yeah, you listen.
We all listen.
That's what I told John.
What's it saying?
It says that the card didn't swipe because
Okay,
you got
you're too far. Okay.
you have to pull it out.
Honorable, your card is invalid.
Yes, it has to be so because it's my name that.
So that is what I wanted to confirm.
So this is
You've already
right here.
that.
Yeah, that is what I wanted. If you were listening, he will tell you have already voted. Yeah. You will have sent out here in your language.
So I deliberately used his card.
You can't
Confirm.
Not English. I don't.
If you were listening,